working is basically renting out your time for money. Time is the most important asset you have in your life because it's non-replenishable, and like, you know, money you can always make more, you know, health you can take medicine, you can get better, but like time is linear. Once it's passed, it's gone, you know. And like that's one thing, not really from just Naval, like other articles I read, and that's like one thing that I really take to heart, and like I try and spend my time as wisely as I can, even though I do still watch Netflix and videos and, like, you know, play games, but like as long as I'm enjoying myself, you know, I try and spend time with my family and you know, do these kinds of things. And I realize that if you kind of like quantify the amount of times you have left with your family, for example, Christmas comes once a year, you just say your parents are like 60 years old, you're not gonna have that many more Christmases with them, so you gotta make it a point to, you know, spend time, like important times with these people and with your friends, you know, because once it's passed, you're never gonna get it back. And that's why I go snowboarding and I push myself because I'm young. Once I get older, if I break my arm, I'm not gonna bounce back, you know, I'm pretty much gone, you know. So yeah, I gotta take that into account and do things you wanna do. If you have the opportunity, do it earlier, better than later, and don't be afraid, you know, that kind of thing. I had a real job, right, before, and
a real job, I love that.
I mean, like, it was a proper job, you know. I had to do 4 interviews to get the job. It was a really good job, and I crushed it, and I worked really hard, and I did really well. And then after like 3 years, I mean, the point was I was young, and I want to see what the world is like. I want to see what working is like, which is a better choice. Even before I had started working, I had done really well in poker for myself, relatively, you know, for Malaysian, you know, and I was pretty sound financially for a 20-year-old or 21-year-old or whatever it was. And but I knew it's important to see what other walks of life they are, and, like, you know, maybe I really enjoy working, you know, maybe I can make more money working, who knows. And after like 2.5 to 3 years, you know, of working, I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do this anymore. And so, like, yeah, you know. Yeah.
But that experience is really important, though, isn't it? Because that can drive you on to more success in poker, because you're afraid of falling back into that lifestyle.
Exactly. So my goal is to never have to go back to an office again, or any office I don't want to be in, pretty much. And so, and I think I'm glad that I end up working, because it really teaches you the value of money. Like, I feel like a lot of poker players sometimes, you know, take money for granted, and, you know, it's like, just because you have a lot of it doesn't mean everybody else does, you know, and you kind of forget that sometimes. But having to work and slog away, you know, 60 hours a week to earn a pittance kind of tells you, like, shit, you know, money is hard to make.
I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah.
What's your proudest memory so far?
I wouldn't say there's like a single proudest memory, like, but just looking back now, like, you know, from where I started off before and like where I am now, you know, I've come like a pretty long way, so I'm happy, you know, pretty proud of that, yeah.